Hello guys, Ivan here, and let's check out this Mercedes-Benz C-Class, and this is the C-Class facelift. So you can recognize the facelift very easily if you take a look at the front and rear tail lamps and front headlights. As I said numerous times, the facelift, the biggest advantage of the facelift is, in my opinion, and this is the key fob to this vehicle. So we can see the new front headlights, as you can see here, and these in particular are the multi-beams. So you can see it here, multi-beam LED. They have 84 individual LED lights, so they can cut out traffic in front of you and opposite, coming from the opposite direction. You can see here some levels, +3, from +3 to -3. So they are automatic, they can vary between high beam and standard beam, etc. They can also light up the corners. You can see also this is the new front bumper, diamond pin front grille. Before this was only for the AMGs, and now is it included in the AMG line. And this is Mojave silver metallic paint. So I would describe this paint, it's great that we have sunny day, and to describe this paint I would say it's like if you would match the silver with like a hint of the gold, or maybe like a sand. So very light silver, very light gray, and a little bit like a gold. Yeah, very interesting paint, and it looks similar on the camera as in the real life. We have also new rear diffuser, you can see here. This is the AMG line. We have also these vents here, which are cosmetic on the sides, and the tail lamps are in the C shape, so you can see it here, the C shape. So let me know which one do you like more, the sedan or the coupe. We have also the estate and cabriolet. Those are 4 variants. So the 220D features 2.0 liter diesel engine. It is coupled in the facelift in 9G-tronic, which is a automatic gearbox with 9 gears, and in the facelift we had 7 gears. The C-Class facelift I drove only the C220D also, but in the coupe shape and with the 7G-tronic, and I can tell you that this new gearbox is much better. Also in the AMG is the new gearbox, but there is in the C63 there is a MCT multi-clutch, that's a different transmission. But even this like classic automatic transmission is much better than the previous. And how gorgeous is this? This is like yeah, very nice. And now in the sunshine we can see this line here. So even the wheels have like a wheel arch, not like a C63, but like a C43 would have a similar, the same like wheel arches. So yeah, very nice. So daylight running stripes are here. This model will end very soon because there would be new C-Class probably end of this year or start of the next year. But this debuts like 2014, so it's like 6-year-old car, but also with the facelift mid-cycle refresh. So we can see here the C now better when they are turned on. Obviously you don't have the rear wiper because on the sedans that's not present. It would look ugly. And here we have a classic, don't have the night package, so you can see window trim is chrome. So let me know, what do you prefer, the night package or classic chrome? Sometimes I'm torn between these two options, because yeah, sometimes it looks better chrome, sometimes a night package. So let's check out the engine bay here. So this is a 2-liter diesel engine. As you can see, it's mounted with the center of the vehicle. So this is because this car is a rear-wheel drive concept car, and compact cars are mainly front-wheel drive. So this produces 194 horsepower, 400 newton meters of torque, or 295 pound-feet of torque. So the acceleration from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour or 62 miles per hour happens in 6.9 seconds. That's actually the same as my A220 petrol. So here we have the Pirelli P0 tires. The front is 225 40 19 inch, and these are the run flat, and the rear are 255 35 19 inch, so rear is wider, and that's usual with the rear-wheel drive cars. So as you can see here, the 220D, and personally I prefer the facelift to the pre-facelift. Some people say they like pre-facelift lights more, but from my side, from my opinion, I like this more. So here we have the brown interior leather. So this is Artico man-made leather. We have also this wood trim here, and automatic seat for the driver. The passenger doesn't have in these specifications, but obviously you can buy it. This would be premium sound system, so the middle, and you have also the Burmester as an optional extra. Seat heating, you can have the seat ventilation. So these are the door pockets. You cannot fit 1.5 liter bottle here. I think only like a smaller half-liter bottle. And this facelift here brings the new digital panel. With the AMG line here, you cannot have integrated headrest, unlike in the compact segment of the Mercedes-Benz vehicles. We have also a larger head unit. I'm planning to go to the mall where is a garage, so I can show you the ambient lights, because here it's a great day but not great for the ambient lights. Let's switch to the garage. Alright guys, so this is the ambient lighting. So the ambient lighting is present here at the center, also for the passenger, and we have 64 colors. Also the dash display the instrument panel. You can vary the brightness here with the wheel. And we have multi-beams here. We can also use the high beam. So I can change here also. Let me see the rear how it looks. Also check out the rear. So really gorgeous. So let's check out other colors here. So we can have, for example, the green. This is now on the maximum brightness level, as you can see, 5 and 5. You can also have yellow here, or for example red. Or pink. Can also show you from the outside. And okay, we can now continue. So these are the seats. They are very well designed. The comfort is great, and also the support is very nice here. Also in the rear, in the front, here we have classic things like a place for your glasses, sunglasses, buttons for the lights, sun visor here with the light. And yeah, this is the main difference in the facelift, this steering wheel, and also this virtual cockpit. We can say digital cockpit. So if I press here the ignition, you can see Mercedes-Benz and the front of the vehicle. And this here is a progressive style of the display. You can have this in 3 different modes. I can easily operate it here with the steering wheel. So here in the design, you can change it to the sport. Also the head unit changes. The head unit is now larger than the pre-facelift, and we have also the classic. So some people would ask, why is it like this, that the dashboard is separated from the head unit. It's not like integrated in the A-Class, in the CLA, and that's because this is the facelift. Now basically they inserted the new technology into the pre-facelift style of the dashboard here. And the progressive is this one. So you can basically set here a bunch of stuff like telephone, media, radio, navigation, for example. I can show you. So if you would have like route guidance on, then you would see the map here also. We have trip settings, so let's see the consumption. So from the start, you can turn on the engine here. So 5.5 liters in like half an hour. So I would show you the MPG on the screen, but it's quite good consumption for the driving I did. So this diesel engine is not as loud as you may think. So it's quite nicely like insulated, and in lower RPMs it's yeah, pretty good. So we have settings for the lights, for the distronic, and you can have also automatic lane keeping assist. So it will steer for you in the lane, but you need to have a hand on the steering wheel. So with this portion of the steering wheel you control dashboard, and here with this one you control the head unit. You can check my other videos, I will link them in the description box. So you will see the complete tour in other vehicles. Mainly I did it with C43 and C63 with AMG variants, but the infotainment system is the same. So the head unit you can control it here on the steering wheel, but also here with the center console with this turning wheel. And if you want to press, then you can select. You can also press this to the side and you will see the additional menus. So here we have buttons for the AC. These are the shortcuts. Here you would find the cup holders for your phone, 12-volt socket. You have also the easy entry, easy exit, that the steering wheel will move depending on your position. And with the dynamic select you can check and change the driving modes. So here we have the sport, Sport Plus. In the individual you can change the way the car drives. Here with the drive you can check and change the drive. This is for the engine. You can have it in these modes. Also the suspension. The suspension can be in sport or in comfort, and the steering wheel can be in sport or comfort, and the ESP can be also, for example, in comfort. So here this is set, this individual mode is now set to have a Sport Plus engine, comfort, adjustable suspension, sport steering, and ESP in comfort. Sport Plus is everything in Sport Plus. Sport is everything in Sport, and Comfort, everything is in Comfort, and Eco, the drivetrain, is in Eco. So yeah, here if you press this button you can open the middle armrest to have two USB-A ports, SD card slot, and we have here the glove compartment. So overall, really great facelift here with the C-Class. Now I'm gonna sit behind myself in the rear seats, and we can see how large is here these rear seats for two people of my height. We have privacy glass here. This is how the front looks from the rear. So let me know how great this looks in the comment section. So here we have the rear armrest. With some storage and two cup holders. We have ISOFIX for the child seat, and here we have some additional storage space. Also you can store something here. This is for the window, speaker. So really nice. So in terms of my room for my legs, I would say it's fine for my height. I'm 187 centimeters or 6 feet and 2 inches. Quite comfortable here, also for my knees. The seat is set in the lowest setting possible here. So in terms of my headspace, I have quite a lot headspace here, so that's really comfortable here in the C-Class. Overall I have a lot of space here, so that's really good. I would say for the 4 passengers, ideal. Maybe you can squeeze like 5 passengers on a short trip, but overall I would say this is better for the 4 adult passengers. Alright, so the boot space here. So this is 480 liters. So I would say this is quite a good and large boot space here. So behind here we have these like a rubber floor mat, boot mat we can say. And here underneath we have oil and other stuff like floor mats for the summer, etc. So yeah, very nice and spacious boot here. You can close it here with the button. So hey guys, now let's go and take this for a drive. As I said numerous times, the facelift, the biggest advantage of the facelift is, in my opinion, the gearbox. So now 9 gears instead of the 7th. We have new digital panels, and also that the gearbox is now improved from 7 gears to 9 gears. So that's really great. And then the cabin looks the same way as before. Obviously we have a new steering wheel and new digital panels. So yeah guys, overall I can say that this car is... Alright guys, so welcome to the driving part of the C-Class facelift. this is 220 diesel engine variant. And let me know, guys, how do you like this video quality? This is first recording with the GoPro Hero 8 Black. So this is the sedan version. This is actually my first experience with the C-Class facelift. So I had on the test the C Coupe, but the pre-facelift version also with this engine 220D, because this is the most common engine variant, the diesel, here in Europe. And here we have these winding corners. So this is a real drive car, feels great in the corners. It would be very interesting to try this in the AMG. And I'm in the comfort mode. Okay, so let's go one more time up. Pretty good. Yeah, very nice. The C63 would be here like a shark. Yeah, really nice. We have the 2.2 liter diesel engine, 194 horsepower, 400 newton meters of torque, or to 95 pound-feet of torque. The acceleration from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour or 62 miles per hour happens in 6.9 seconds. And this engine is coupled with a 9G-tronic, which is automatic 9-gear transmission. So let's set this into the Sport Plus and let's try how it goes here into the corners. The tarmac here is quite good. We have some parts which are not as good, which is like uneven, but overall it's pretty good. We have also adaptive suspension here. So it goes pretty nicely. Obviously this is not an AMG, but the purpose of this car is to drive really peacefully with great consumption. And for this reason this is an amazing car. So we can actually try now the individual mode. So the individual mode I set in a way that you have a Sport Plus for the engine, but for the suspension it's comfort. So we should have more comfort, but with a more responsive engine. Brakes. Nice. Also we can check in the vehicle dynamic select, engine data. Okay guys, so I want to show you here how the Distronic works. So the Distronic is basically an adaptive cruise control, so you can activate it here if you set the speed, and you can set the distance with the vehicle in front of you. So you have 4 levels. So right now I'm on the 1, so I'm the closest to the vehicle as it's safely, we can say. And now the vehicle brakes, because the vehicle in front of me also brakes. Now I can set the speed limit for the city. So driving with this car it steers also automatically, but the car needs to see the lane. So overall, driving with this car in the city is a breeze. So right now I'm in the closest setting, so if I want to be far away I can set it to level 2. Or even level 3 and 4. The faster you go, the more distance there is between the vehicle in front of you. So if you want to feel safe, then you can set it on 4. But sometimes it might be too far away for you, so you can change the level here. And you can set the maximum speed which the car would go. And if the car goes slower than your speed, then it will brake. And if the car goes faster, then you will maintain your maximum speed. Also have active lane keeping assist. Let's see how this brakes on the traffic light. So now the car brakes itself, not me. And yeah, the car is also maintaining the brake. Let's see if it would move. You need to just tap into the throttle and the car will accelerate. Obviously you need to brake into the corner. But if you have a route guidance on, and in the newer models, I tried it in the GLE and GLS, the car actually slowed down based on the corners and GPS coordinates. You have also 3D navigation here. You can see the speed limit. So now we have wide cockpit here for the C-Class. So if you press a little firmly on the brake pedal, you will see here the halt, and it will actually hold the car also in the hill, but also on the straight. So that's really a great benefit for this feature. We have also start-stop system. So if I activate it, you will have the green icon here, but right now we have the orange icon, so that means that the start-stop was not available. So mainly I drive in the city on the cruise control, and here we have adaptive cruise control. So also the car has active lane keeping assist.
400 meters, keep left onto the motorway.
Okay, so the car can steer for you. So that's really a really good feature. So for example here it steers.
Now keep left.
Very nice.
Please follow the road for 30 kilometers.
So now I'm heading on the highway, and overall with the sedan and estate you have better sound isolation. That's mainly because you have a framed door. With the coupe and cabriolet you have a frameless doors. So more air is coming, more sound is coming to the cabin. So yeah, as I said numerous times, the facelift, the biggest advantage of the facelift is, in my opinion, the gearbox. So now 9 gears instead of the 7th. So the main difference here with the facelift is that we have new digital panels, and also that the gearbox is now improved from 7 gears to 9 gears. So that's really great. And then the cabin looks the same way as before. Obviously we have a new steering wheel and new digital panels. So we can now increase speed here with the distronic on the steering wheel. The car will accelerate by itself. So now we can reset the trip computer and let's see the fuel consumption. Here we are going a little bit uphill, and also we have some wind today. So I set the speed limit to 133 kilometers per hour, which is like around 80 miles per hour, maybe 81. Right now I'm at the 8th gear. I think the car will shift into the 9th gear. Now the car can feel that there is a wind resistance and it needs the torque. So yeah. On my way back there was probably tailwind, so I had 5.5 consumption. Maybe I can shift myself to the 9th gear, and as you can see I shifted and we have now 1600. So yeah guys, overall I can say that this car is much better than the pre-facelift, and I think this is a fantastic car. So even more enjoyable it would be with petrol engines, and obviously the C43 and C63s. So hey guys, thank you very much for watching. Leave a comment, like this video, share with your friends, and guys, I will see you soon in the next video. Take care and have a wonderful day.